Price high, price low, let's grow. If you know what I mean, you know what to do, everybody. Welcome to a brand new one. Gotta talk a couple of things of what's going on with Cronos. Macro looks weak. You remember the tokens that were popping off just a couple days ago, a couple hours ago. Welcome to crypto. And at the end, I'll tell you what's going on with the price of Cronos. 6 cents, 5 cents, 7 cents. The weekly really shows everything, but overall, don't let this get to you. Price come and go, and we know we're gonna be better off soon, right? Now, starting with the Cronos Kickstart on Twitter Spaces. If you don't have a Twitter account, go ahead and create one. Join the fam. A lot of people prefer Twitter over YouTube. Just kind of like preference, right? It is what it is, but I highly suggest you take a look at Twitter when it comes to spaces, news, and everything. And there's always, some place for the Crow fam to be, and that's a great place. Plus, here on YouTube with some of your, people and the Crow fam as well. Italian football also this weekend, and I'm sure that you can say and see, the sponsor behind crypto.com and some others. So obviously crypto.com expanding, even though in the bear market, expanding outside and going through different soccer entertainment. And well, that's good, right? You might say, well, why in the world is that helping the price of crypto.com, right? It's not helping. And I'm going to show you at the end, just quick news. It's not necessarily that it has to pump the price, but once the market changes, that's when everyone is going to be like, wait, which exchange am I supposed to use? That's when crypto.com is going to pop into their head, because they've seen that logo a long time and they're going to associate it with something safe and trustworthy. You see what I'm saying? You're going to see it once we are in a bull market, right? Now, Cronos back at position 9, not bad. I think this is something that I really like. It's hand in hand right now with Ultron mixing, right? It's in the 400 million. Then this is the next tier, the 1 billion. And then we have another thing above 5 billion. So there's a couple of tiers when it comes to TVL. We are in the third one. And well, it is what it is. Pulse chain, that's one that a lot of people have been saying that's been rising a lot. It doesn't really have too many protocols, but that's the way it is. Understand shiba is also coming up to this page. Yeah, I believe this year around July or so. So it's gonna be a lot of competition, and that's why I also have an IGO, initial gem offering from VVS Finance, Corgi AI. The last one was Fulcrum. Then we have another one, and Veno Finance, right? So there's been quite plenty. Cronos ID, Minted, Pharaoh, Argo, Versa Game, Single Finance. Ooh, I remember I was back in the first one, Single Finance one. It's been a while, since I haven't done an initial gem offering, but Corgi AI. If you want to support Cronos, if you want to support the entire blockchain, that's kind of like what you want to think about. This one's because typically you're gonna get your money back plus the token that is launching, and the way you do it. Obviously, here are the instructions how to take part. Super safe. I've done it many times. It is what it is. So far, the tokens that were rallying yesterday, like Terra Classic, we have Cronos a little bit, just 5%, not much, but a little bit. That's they're kind of going a little bit down. People selling off. It is what it is. Not surprising. And last but not least, just a little bit from crypto.com institutional, right? The Bitcoin dominance saying, hey, this is back in before many cycles. Bitcoin dominance was huge, close to 100. Then it goes all the way to less than 40 when it's an altcoin season and people prefer to buy that instead of Bitcoin. It goes all the way up because the cycle goes back to normal. And then right now we're around 48 or so, meaning the higher Bitcoin is, chances are is the Bitcoin season, right? Right now it's complete Bitcoin season. Altcoin season, you're gonna see that a little bit less. So right now, when the prices are this low, then what am I looking at? Well, we're having the Bollinger Bands on me, have the RSI right now, and this is a weekly. I think a very good one to see a token like Cronos that has a lot of data points to start. Over the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks, we've been going down, going lower. You're seeing it. And question is, well, why is that, right? Why cannot we just withstand the April? Well, because this represent people that cashed out to get into meme coins. So if you remember, April, May was big on meme coins, and I'm pretty sure some like Cronos had that sell-off. Now that meme coins are, not becoming that much popular anymore. There's obviously some demand. Are we gonna finally put a positive week? That's what's starting right now on June 1st, June 5th, right? We wanna hopefully see Cronos maintaining the 6, and not saying that we're gonna reach 7 cents. That would be too much to ask based on our performance, because anyone can say, well, we're going to 10 cents right now. No, right? According to previous performance and data points, it seems that it's gonna take quite a bit of weeks, because from 5, it took us 1, 2, 3, 4 to get to 7, almost 8 cents, and even more to get to 9 cents by a pump. So anything can happen, right? Obviously, I'm not saying that it's impossible, but hopefully, right? Look at the RSI. The RSI shows how Bitcoin in this case, Cronos, the maximum amount of FOMO was back in November 2021. I remember those days like it was yesterday. So we really haven't been able to put something like that in the weekly. And Cronos right here on April 18, 2022. What was the price of Cronos on April? It was roughly 45 cents. Cronos got completely slaughtered right here. And I remember was part of the reason with the card when they removed the benefits, and just in general, right? Just a massive sell-off from the 40s all the way to the 12. This could also have been triggered by a whale selling, someone from crypto.com selling, because a lot of executives, right, hold Cronos, and they could have been, a massive, super huge whale saying, I'm going to sell because I didn't sell here, I'm going to sell here, boom. And it does make sense. They waited a little bit for the consolidation to occur, and then finally cashed out millions of dollars worth of CRO, and then they left us here for a while to consolidate, and finally here another crash. Someone said, I don't believe CRO, I'm gonna cash out everything, and this is where we stand right here in this previous late December 2022 crash. So that's the overview, right, when it comes to where we stand and what do they mean. I think it's extremely important. What's happening now is Cronos is way undervalued. And it's open for whales to do the exact opposite. In my case, boom, boom, boom. That's what we could see as we head into the altcoin season. Those whales that left, they can come back and get us back up to speed. If you agree, everybody, you know what to do. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Don't get frustrated. It is what happens. It's a brand new week. Let's start it with the right foot. I'll see you next time, everybody. Thank you. Peace.